Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
We have a very important message that has to do with time, and this is tagged "The Time is Now," and this is coming from our Field Marshal Shambak and the team. We know that the Sanctuary Wells Multipurpose Foundation has been a lifeline that is expecting to bring relief to the masses, and we understand also that the journey towards the fulfillment of these promises are reaching the climax as we speak. And the climax it's about to get to, it cannot be ignored. With all the signs and signals that is in the air at this time, we understand that the time actually is now. And this actually encapsulates the urgency and the inevitability of the long-awaited disbursement, as every expectant beneficiaries are in line. So for months, anticipation that is surrounding this grant has been a source of skepticism, and also a lot of people have had faith and a lot have actually gone down on faith. But the signs of the realization of these promises are now becoming undeniably clear. So when certain bold declarations are being made, such as the sound of abundance of rain in the grand ecosystem, you should know that it's something that calls for question. Some actually have been dismissing them to say, okay, just a mere hype, just a mere soothing word of mouth and all that. But evidences of progress right now is becoming more tangible, that people can begin to see what is going on at the back end, and a confirmation of change coming to the community. So this shift actually is signaling a breakthrough momentarily, and where the patience of expectant beneficiaries and their perseverance are finally about to be yielding the fruit as we speak. Now, as the festive season, the Yuletide season approaches, the development is bringing some renewed sense of excitement in the air, and the grant fulfillment is aligning right now perfectly with the spirit of the Yuletide season and the new year that is offering the beneficiaries the opportunity to celebrate like never before. So to our Christian beneficiaries, expectant beneficiaries, this is a moment to have the best Christmas yet, and that's going to be filled with gratitude, joy, and also prosperity. And to our Muslim brothers and sisters also, the grant's progress right now is promising a transformation and a big time relief of success ahead by the grace of Allah. All right, I'm not a Muslim, but by the grace of Allah, this underscores the foundation's commitment, the Sanctuary Wells commitment to supporting people of all faiths and also of all walks of life. So we acknowledge and congratulate. We also extend our greetings to the country director and the team that are working collectively behind the scene to ensure that this grant is disbursed to the masses. So it is time to celebrate not only the progress that is made as at now that we speak, but also the vision, the leadership, and the resilience of those who have begun to work tirelessly behind the scene to bring this initiative of the country director into fruition. All right, so while this announcement of the time that we are in so sacrosanct, one major milestone that the initiative or the grant community has actually achieved at this time. It will serve as a reminder to stay vigilant right at this time, to stay very proactive within these final stages of disbursement as it's beginning to unfold. Beneficiaries are encouraged to remain optimistic. We're encouraged to remain optimistic and aligned with the foundation's mission, with the Sanctuary Word mission, and also be ready to make the most of the opportunities that this grant would actually unlock to every one of us. The UAAG Sanctuary World Multipurpose Foundation grant is not just going to be a means of financial aid, it's also going to be a means of eradicating poverty among the masses within the Nigerian as a country, and also as the cloud begins to clear, the cloud begins to clear and the rain of abundance begin to pour in no distant time from now. Beneficiaries can always look forward to a future that is filled with positive possibilities and realities, that the time is now to embrace that change and celebrate that progress, and also prepare for the prosperity that is lying ahead of us. I'm going to congratulate every one of us in advance, as the signals that are right now showing is here to tell us that the season of blessing and fulfillment for everyone is actually near. It is near, just at the door. And is the evangelist now, Ambassador Shambach, said in his submission right on the portal, tagged the voice of prosperity, he quoted Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 to 2, that everything on earth has its own time and its own season. There is a time for birth and death, planting and reaping. And he said, this is your harvest time, and this is an hour of celebration. Let a voice of music be raised higher, but note, he said, remember, it is God that made it possible for you, for it is He that gives you the power to get wealth. And as you are celebrating, make sure that you return all the glory back to God. Don't jump this. Then the further says, remember those that God used to make this to happen. Send a show of appreciation to them. Don't be greedy, and don't be callous. Don't be callous means don't be wicked. He said, remember the same ladder with which you climb up, you may still need it for others or for other purposes. Further says that make sure that you show an appreciation to those that God used to make it happen, because it is your time, it is your hour, and it is your season at last. Congratulations, celebrate. And this one actually came up with this is from Pastor Peter Adedayo, but Shambach, the field marshal, actually started this course saying it's now obvious and visible to you that the thick cloud in the grand ecosystem is now very visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. And have the best Christmas Yuletide ever and prosperous New Year ahead. So he make bold to say, when he talked about the voice of abundance of rain in the grand ecosystem, that many people doubted him and many tagged him to be a hyper. But now, with what is happening behind the scene, that the time is now, and it's beginning to be clear that disbursement is going to happen as been expected within this Yuletide season. So I want to encourage every one of us, every single expectant beneficiaries who have been on the line of waiting, that the year is still with us. All right, 5 minutes to your miracle. I always tell people it will not appear like it. Everything will still continue like it was. But after 5 minutes, things have changed. It's just like the man that was at the gate called Beautiful. What he was expecting was the normal norm, to collect some alms from people and live by it. This time around, he wanted to collect the same thing from Peter and John, until they told him, say, look on us. We don't have any money to give you, but what we have, we give to you. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. 1 minute to that time, he never knew that he would turn from being a beggar to be a custodian of miracle. You see, so the same thing happens, like where December is still very, very big.